School districts are focusing on student safety and security as we get closer to the first day of school. Fox 24's Andrew Epperson is live in Fayetteville, outside of Fayetteville High School, to tell us how Northwest Arkansas school administrators plan to keep kids safe. Hey, Andrew.
Hey, Chelsea. So the Fayetteville School District has a handful of school resource officers. You probably heard the term SRO. Now, Springdale, that school district, on the other hand, has significantly more SROs. Of course, that district also has 30 schools, 31 if you include pre-K. Washington County Sheriff Tim Helder says each school district has its own philosophy on how to keep children safe during the school year.
With the new school year coming up, safety is on everyone's mind. Washington County Sheriff Tim Helder says parents in Northwest Arkansas can feel safer than most.
Do I feel like school districts within Northwest Arkansas are safer than they've ever been? Absolutely.
Last year, Helder was appointed to a school safety task force by Governor Asa Hutchinson.
It was very simply broken down in my mind that we needed an increased presence. To fight a bad guy, you got to have a good guy or more than one good guy.
Helder says several things came out of that commission: school safety officer training, a new focus on mental health, and increases in communication between school districts to local police and fire departments.
We have a very good relationship with Fayetteville Public Schools.
Fayetteville Police Sergeant Tony Murphy says his city's district only has a handful of school resource officers, so city officers work with them to ensure safety.
Our SROs are always in the schools. They rarely ever leave the school that they're assigned to unless they're going to another school. So they do their best, and that's what our officers are out there doing.
Springdale School District takes a different philosophy. They have 18 SROs going from school to school. Springdale Communication Director Rick Schaefer says the officer increase stemmed from the Sandy Hook shooting in 2012.
We want every person in Springdale to believe that their kids will never be a safer place than Springdale schools.
Helder says Northwest Arkansas schools are actively focusing on safety.
It'll be interesting to see how all schools transform their thought process when it comes to security on campus and protecting children, faculty, and people visiting the campuses.
Most schools start back up in the next few weeks.
Helder says one big thing that came from the governor's task force was the ability for school districts to create their own police department. He says 5 districts have already done so and been approved going into this year, including Fort Smith. Live in Fayetteville, Andrew Epperson, Fox 24 News.